benefits of labor, which worked for Ezekiel Elliott, who is now the highest paid running back in the history of the NFL. Do I have that right?
So did he get the deal?
Well,
they signed it already?
Earlier today, was it not?
Jerry, I think you need to put your money on hold for a little while.
Really?
Yeah, them 6 games that he didn't get to play.
Me too.
Misbehaving. You don't reward bad behavior.
I don't think it's reward bad behavior neither. I'm a Cowboy fan.
You want a 5-year deal? What have you done in the last 3 years to be there, other than get in trouble?
It says they have agreed to a 5-year, $65 million extension.
I think you need to agree to a 5-year, $10 million. You worth 10.
I kind of agree with that on the field, and I'll feel, you're a superstar, and kids look up to you. They want to do what you do. They might feel it's okay to be a knucklehead. I can play ball and be a knucklehead.
But guess what?
I ain't got to go to class. Loaf on the field. He loafed on the field a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So, character is everything to me.
And even in college, he was getting into stuff.
He still had a 2-year deal on his contract.
But my thing, though, he needs to honor that and put up something before they go ahead and
what
do
is
something.
What is this message saying to the rest of the team? All I got to do is say I ain't going to comply.
All you got to do is wait, and then the last one to sign is going to be the highest paid.
Hey, and you just hit the nail on the head.
Mm-hmm. I just wait.
They were just talking about on sports TV.
Yeah.
By holding out, you be the last guy. You get what you want. And they was talking about how Todd Gurley, the team just gave him a deal they didn't feel like he deserved. And it kind of set the platform for other running backs. So, for example, Le'Veon Bell just done the same prior thing.
Yeah.
And the New York Jets picked him up. So I guess Zeke just looking at, hey, look, this the foreman right here. Hey, look, they getting paid. I'm running the ball more than anybody. I think I deserve it. But at the same time, you're not.
Or his agent said that.
You're not honoring the contract that you signed either as a man. What does that say? Though?
Right.
How much of that is Ezekiel Elliott, and how much input does he actually have, or is that totally his agent telling him, Zeke, I got this. I'm representing you. Trust me on this. Here's how it's gonna happen.
It's a little bit of both.
I think it's more.
He got an ego problem.
You think it's more Zeke than the agent?
Yeah.
He feel like he think he's the franchise of Dallas.
Yeah.
And you're not able to work that franchise tag again. What have you done? Your yards. Emmitt Smith, his yards spoke for himself.
Right.
Only thing his actions is speaking a little bit more than what his yardage is up to. He been held out for 6 games.
Yeah, but Emmitt got 3 Super Bowl rings.
But I'm getting to that. But Emmitt was dedicated to wearing the franchise tag. What does this dude right here showing?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, a dedication. That's why I tell my daughter, if you're dedicated to doing something, you're going to sign up to do it, do it.
He sound like he'd do anything for money.
Yeah, well, I know what I'm saying. And the agent, man, I can't do this like my cousin Matthew Tucker. He should have been still playing with the Eagles. He in the off field now. He gave up on it. His brother Emmanuel came out right out of East Texas State. And I got another little cousin named Joshua Wheeler. He's 6'6". And he young. And he just came out of East Texas State in Commerce. He hungry. He trying to play. No cats like that, they don't get noticed. Sometimes you may not be able to get the big contract to go on, but as long as you're playing, hard work and dedication, somebody gonna recognize whether it's with that team. There's too many other teams in the league.
Right.
And there's a lot of people coming in that's able to play. A lot of people that ain't able to play. I'm not taking all the hits and bumps and bruises. They taking them. So they could have got Marshawn Lynch cheaper than him.
But what I wanted to say was you say about him being the man, this and that. But what we learned from Bo Jackson, he don't take one play. You be over.
Right. That's it.
So who's to say that is he gonna get us a ring? He might be hurt.
Well, I'm just saying that's Jerry talking. Everybody listening with Jerry talk. See, when Jimmy Johnson was up there, Jimmy was doing all that. Jerry wasn't saying nothing. Hire you a coach and then sit back. Look at Al Davis and the Raiders. They had the best team built for football. They never won it. Earl Campbell, my cousin, he never won one.
I know what you mean.
And he's a shambles of a man now. He had several back surgery, fell down in the tub, but he's still here. And they recognize him and stuff like that. All the other cats, he can't rub off on them. They're old man now. They can look at his high school footage and his college days and stuff from the NFL, what he did, big as he was, and when he came along, when nobody as big as him. So Zeke got to realize one thing. It's a whole industry called the NFL. And whether he playing or not, somebody else will have that slot.
That's true.
And if he got at $65 million, they may get $2 million. And have a breakout season, they may win it with him. Who's to say he won't get hurt?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, you need to be armed and come to work.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of time, man, you're an athlete, you still traveling in cars. Anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay off of motorcycles. That's the only thing most of those clauses do. You know, when you the franchise, and you look at it like my quarterback Tom Brady, and I throw that out there like that. But I'm saying it's the reason why he the leader of that team. And if Belichick had Ezekiel up there, and he would tell him, "You go on. We put somebody else in your spot. We can get 2 for the price of 1."
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's how they go.
Right. Okay.
But sometimes these announcers, they open up their mouth a little too much. Don't say you hold out. Sometimes, hey, you be the wagon with the least in it make the most noise. And sometimes, hey, you can hold out and get what you want. Sometimes you're not able to. That's not sending a message. My daughter, she at the mall now. They got a ride. And I got to go pick them up. And I asked her that before. It cost me $40. So when I see her, hey, I got to figure out what went on, how the 3 of y'all young ladies get left at the mall.
And you know, to piggyback on what you're talking about being on with this net, Prime Time was a great example of that. He started out, he showed what he could do, and then other teams seen what he was worth.
Right.
He was one of the first cornerbacks that wrote his own check. Because Jerry pretty much told him how to write your own check.
I call off the back.
When he was on with though, what I'm trying to get at, Prime Time put it on the field, he showed what he could do, and then once he showed what he could do, hey, look here, everybody's trying to get you.
Yeah.
That's an example, you know.
But when he became prime time, he was larger than football.
Yeah.
When he started making mistakes. And then when he started, when he got to Dallas, he had a ride. He was a good cornerback at that time. When he was in Atlanta, they got the hype.
Yeah.
It was hype. The hype was on. He became Deion Prime Time. Everybody, when he came to Dallas, had that club Prime Time 21. Everybody was coming. I mean, I like a good athlete, but if you're overrated, I'll say you're overrated.
Well, I'm just talking about the ethics. That's
I'm just saying. But I'm saying.
Got to where we're trying to
that's
get.
what I'm saying. Zeke, to me, he's overrated for the $65 million.
Yes, I think so.
Heavily overrated.
He would be the highest paid running back in history.
Yeah, he would be.
65 million.
But I can't hate on the man wallet because he can step on.
Oh, I can't hate on-
he can let him down and step on it. He be taller than me.
I mean, if he can make it happen, it happen. No, but it's
Yeah.
it's just the way to do everything. That's all.